Welcome back. Before we dive into how AI actually works, let's quickly remember three important things that we learned in Module 1. Number 1, AI isn't something that's a distant future. It's already helping millions of Indians every day. From Arun, the auto driver, using Google Maps, to farmers checking crop diseases. Number 2, AI learns by studying millions of examples, just like a child learns to ride a bicycle, through practice and getting better each time they try. Number 3, the secret to success in the AI age is not being afraid of it, but learning to work with it. As you heard, AI won't replace you, but a person using AI will. In Module 1, we also saw AI everywhere around us. Sometimes it feels like pure magic. You ask a question and somehow a perfect answer appears out of nowhere. But here's the thing, relying on magic can be dangerous when you have real work to do. This module is about opening up that mysterious black box and turning it into a practical toolbox that you actually understand and control. We'll learn to speak AI's language not through complicated math, but through simple stories and everyday examples. Are you ready? Let's begin. Now, I want you to picture this in your mind. Two cooks work in the same neighborhood. One of them, Ravi, owns a strange device called a magic food box. When customers want biryani, he just tells the box and instantly delicious biryani appears. It seems incredible, but one evening a customer complains, "This tastes way too salty." Ravi has no idea what went wrong. He doesn't understand what happens inside the box. All he can do is press the button again and cross his fingers, hoping it works better next time. Down the street, same neighborhood, the other cook, Priya, runs her kitchen a little differently. She doesn't have any magic box. Instead, she knows her craft. She understands each spice, knows exactly how much rice to use, and can adjust the heat perfectly. When a customer says the food needs less salt, Priya knows exactly which step to change. She controls every part of the cooking process. Here's the key difference. When something goes wrong, Priya can fix it because she understands how everything works. When we use AI, we should be like Priya, not Ravi. If ChatGPT gives you a confusing answer or writes a poor email draft, you shouldn't just try again and hope for the best. You should understand why things went wrong and know exactly how to guide it better. Learning how AI actually works gives you that power. It transforms you from someone who just hopes for good results into someone who can create them, from a Ravi to a Priya. So our goal is to become like Priya, as I said, to understand the recipe inside out so that we can control the outcome. To get you there, here's the recipe we'll follow in this module. First, we'll map out the AI universe to see how all the different parts fit together, just like a cook understands their spice rack. Then, we'll learn the secret of how a machine actually learns. We will focus on how generative AI works, the technology inside tools like ChatGPT. Most importantly, however, we'll learn how to talk to an AI effectively by writing good prompts. By the end, you'll have the vocabulary to use AI with confidence and skill. So, to start things off, take a look at this diagram, which shows how all these different terms connect to one another. Think of artificial intelligence as the biggest circle. It includes everything that was built to make computers smart, whether that's a simple calculator or the most advanced robot. Inside that big circle, we have a machine learning circle. This is where computers learn by looking at examples instead of us having to write down every single rule. It's like teaching a child to recognize animals by showing them lots of pictures rather than trying to describe what every animal looks like. Within machine learning, there's something else called deep learning. This uses something inspired by how our brain works, with our many layers of connections. It's particularly good at understanding images, sounds, and complex patterns. Think of it as the star student of the machine learning class. Then, we also have natural language processing or NLP. This is the part that helps computers understand and use human language. When Alexa or Siri understands what you're saying, that is NLP at work. Large language models or LLMs like ChatGPT are like super-powered versions that have read almost the entire internet and learned how humans write and speak. Finally, generative AI sits at the center where all these skills meet. It is the creative member of the family. It can write poems, create images, compose music, and make entirely new things that never existed before. So what's the difference between all of these buzzwords, you would ask? To answer that, let's zoom in a little. Artificial intelligence is the broadest term. It covers any technique that enables computers to mimic human-like intelligence or behavior. Every other term, whether it be machine learning, generative or Gen AI, is a type of artificial intelligence. Under that umbrella of AI, we have machine learning, which is a way to achieve AI. Think of machine learning or ML as teaching a child by showing them examples. If you give enough examples, the child learns the pattern. Deep learning, the genius child, takes this further. Instead of simple patterns, it uses many layers of mini brains, which we call neural networks, which are stacked together. These layers can catch very tiny details and very big patterns at the same time. That is why deep learning is great at things humans also find natural, like recognizing faces, understanding speech, or translating languages. Examples of deep learning that you will recognize are, for example, unlocking your phone with face recognition, voice assistants like Hey Siri or OK Google, apps that translate English to Hindi or any other language instantly, chatbots like ChatGPT that talk and write fluently, apps that suggest what movie to watch in Netflix, for example, or what product to buy in Flipkart or Amazon, for example. Most of the AI advances in recent years, like speech recognition, vision, chatbots, etc., have actually been due to advances in deep learning. Now, generative AI is a newer idea, and it is focused on AI that generates content. Generates, that's why generative. Generative AI models like ChatGPT or DALL-E or Gemini or Claude, names you might have heard of, are typically deep learning models that have learned from tons of examples and can create new original outputs. In very simple terms, AI is the science. ML or machine learning is a technique in that science. Deep learning is a powerful type of ML, and generative AI leverages all of these to create new content. Did that make sense? Keep these straight and you'll navigate AI conversations much more easily.